Thank you, Leigh-anne. That's right. Well, the early detection of HPV can be an effective method to prevent cervical cancer. And joining us this morning in studio is is Allison Martin from You Do Tests, and we're about to talk about home testing. And you've brought some with you. Can you talk us through for early prevention of HPV or testing for it?
Thank you very much. Yes, we're providing a very easy self-sampling service for women in South Africa. Because there's an extreme need for ladies to get screened. There are many of them avoiding it. And we've provided a service which can make it very easy, convenient. They do it in the privacy of their own home, and it is extremely accurate. And how the test works, they can actually get it in retail pharmacies, also online. Is it a simple swab test? It's a dry swab. And a lady would receive what's called the Evelyn brush inside her test kit. And it takes about 30 seconds to do in a bathroom. But in standing position, a lady can take the lid of the Evelyn brush off, insert it into the vaginal wall canal, and push the brush up. So this brush is inside of her for maybe 10 seconds. Rotates it 3 to 5 times, retracts the brush, removes it, and places it into her uniquely barcoded bag. We then collect it from her. And from there, we have it analyzed in laboratories and reviewed by doctors all for her. Okay. So it's quite a unique option for women now.
Okay, so who would benefit most from these home tests?
Women who are avoiding their Papsmears. So in South Africa, there's a good 80% of South African women not actually regularly screening or going for their Paps. And the mortality rate is about 10 women a day dying from it. So it's incredibly dangerous. But most importantly, individuals who may be immune suppressed with being HIV positive, it's extremely important that they screen. So this test is just an easy alternative for those individuals who are not getting there and you're not aware of their status.
Yes. And what are the prices involved in terms of doing one of these home tests?
So the price of the test, including the doctor's feedback and the courier to and from your house, is about 879 Rand. And yes, that's available through the pharmacies and online.
Okay, and then we also want to know, in terms of if you did test positive for HPV, what are some of the implications, especially if you're starting a new physical relationship?
The important thing about your HPV status is that you're aware of it. You identify it and you manage it appropriately. So there are perfect treatment options available for either one of the strains of HPV, which could actually harm both men and women. But it's important that you identify it and that you manage it with your doctor appropriately. There's no need to have the stigma attached to HPV that there is at the moment.
Okay, and then how often do you have to have yourself tested for HPV?
Well, the beauty about the test is that you don't have to do it annually. You only need to do it once every 3 to 5 years, dependent on your age. So it's a lot less frequent screening.
Okay, well, Allison, thank you so much for joining us this morning and answering our questions on home tests for HPV. Well, Dr. Darren Green still in the studio with us. We're talking about HPV as well as cervical cancer. Give us a call on 083 9133 728. Well, Leigh-anne is with Dr. Darren Green.